Good evening. Anytime somebody says good evening, it just feels so formal, it feels so British, it feels so posh that I'm just like, what's going on there? Welcome to the night. I normally never start vlogs or videos in the night, and it always just like throws me off because I'm just like, ooh, there's just a whole day you guys didn't see. You didn't miss much though. I've just been spending the day working on some like TikToks, doing some schoolwork, and now I'm here. I just finished up doing like last bit of work that I wanted to do, even though I kind of do I have more schoolwork? I think I do, but I don't know if it's getting done. I don't know. Welcome to the night part of this routine. I'm doing my both night and morning routine. I'm starting with the night because realistically, if my night routine doesn't go the way it's meant to go, then my morning routine is automatically just set up for crap. I won't be able to wake up. I'll feel terrible if I am forced to wake up. I'll be hungry. So many things can just go wrong if my night routine doesn't go the way that it's meant to. But also, like, I don't do anything crazy. Moral of the story, I just want to try to get to bed as early as possible in a realistic stature. If you are new here, hi, I'm Maya. I'm a college student. I didn't have any classes today, so it was like my day off, my chill day, but I do have classes tomorrow at 9 a.m. So normally for my 9 a.m., I want to wake up at 8 a.m. I would try to get more than 8 hours of sleep. So what was the math? 12? So if 12 is 8, then like 11. 11 is like the real hope of when I should be getting to bed. Normally never happens that way. Like I think I got to bed one time at 11 last month, and it was like, I felt amazing waking up, but it just like never happened again. 12 is like my major aiming. If I get to rest and I lay my head on my pillow by 12, we're making good progress. We're already starting off later than I would have liked, so it's already 7:30. And I need to start making dinner. It normally takes me like an hour or so to cook, 30 minutes to eat. So like I should be done by like 9-ish, 9:30-ish. I don't know much else. I don't know much else. I'm just a girl. So my dinner routine is normally pretty similar each night, considering I have a HelloFresh subscription. So basically I pay for the 2-person serving meals and I get 4 of them each week. And normally I'm able to make that 4 meals stretch to 6 or 7 since the meals are intended to be eaten by 2 people. So I'm able to save the second serving for leftovers the next night. That way I'm only cooking every other night instead of every single day. And I'm definitely a fan of subscription meal services, especially as a 21-year-old college student, because I'm just not at the place in my life where I've mastered the whole cooking aspect of adulting. But HelloFresh, for me at least, helps me learn how to cook and make sure I'm eating different things. When I first moved out alone, I was on a rotation of only eating vodka pasta and shrimp alfredo, so this is definitely a step up from that. And tonight is actually a new meal that I've never had before. It's this sweet and spicy fish with like beans and onions and rice. It tasted really good, and I was like kind of on the fence, but it pushed me to try something new, and I ended up actually really enjoying it. The meals also help to make sure that I'm getting a balanced diet in with like vegetables and different nutrients, as opposed to me eating like broccoli once a week and then calling that like a healthy lifestyle. But yeah, I just really suggest, if you're a college student and you're struggling with like making dinner or grocery shopping or thinking of dinners, try out a meal subscription service because they've honestly really helped me. I worked with HelloFresh once like in the summertime, and I've just like continued to just use them on my own ever since because I really do love them. we're clean. It's time to get into skincare. I do struggle with like heavy acne prone skin and a lot of hyperpigmentation, but I feel like where my skincare routine is at right now is kind of helping smooth out my skin firstly, and then also helping with the hyperpigmentation. For face wash, I start with my Curology. I have my subscription to Curology. I've had it for nearly 3 years now, and I just have never stopped. I added on the Curology body wash a while ago, and I use this on my body because I also have a lot of body acne. Very annoying. So I use my Curology facial cleanser in the shower. Then when I get out of the shower, I use this Vivint toner with mandelic acid. I don't know if like the techniques that I do everything is like exactly how it should be done, but this is just how I do it. The reason I like to wipe it instead, like I see some people that they do their toner and they like pat it into their face, and maybe that's the way that you're really supposed to do it, but when I use the swab, like I just get off, I mean, you're not gonna be able to see anything, but like I always get off like excess dirt that may not have gotten off from the face wash. My latest addition, again, I've gone back to trying to use the 𝐁𝐮𝐬𝐧 Snail Mucin. I was using like the 𝐁𝐮𝐬𝐧 and the Korean beauty products for like a good month and a half, but I think like I switched my entire routine to basically Korean beauty products, and then it made me break out. Honestly, like I've never broken out before. It was not a vibe. So I kind of just like deleted all of the Korean beauty products from my routine. Maybe one won't hurt, so I've added back in the Snail Mucin because it's supposed to help with moisture. I think it's supposed to be like damp skin, so I kind of just add water back to my face. Again, don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it. It just always looks so interesting. And then this one, I know you're supposed to pat into your face instead of rubbing. I realistically like don't know everything that this does, but people say that it just leaves your skin really glowy and moisturized, which is something that I need. Once I let that sit, I go on with my Curology formula. I really stand by Curology. Like, it hasn't done anything bad to me. I think all the times that my skin has gotten worse is because I'm like adding different stuff that kind of like doesn't need to be added, or I'm like adding stuff in a way that's like negatively impacting my skin. Consistently, the Curology of it all has helped my skin and my acne. I feel like the act of putting on a skincare routine like with glasses is a bit ridiculous. L'Oreal Paris Dermagrade 12% vitamin C. I feel like vitamin C is supposed to be really good for hyperpigmentation, so I always try to have some type of vitamin C in my routine. A new addition is the Topicals Faded Cream. This like iconic topicals cream that everybody talks about. I literally only just started using it like last week, and it says on the instructions when you first start out to use it once a week. Since I just started out, I'm only using it on like Sundays, and then I'll gradually work up to maybe using it 2 to 3 times a week. Every time I see the TikToks, everybody's like before, after, like 2 months after, 3 months after. Hyperpigmentation is like completely gone. Putting my trust in topicals, I go in with my Curology moisturizer. Normally I have the one that comes in my bi-monthly package, but I actually ran out, and I came to the realization that at least what I think a reasoning for a lot of my breakouts is lack of moisturizer, because I was kind of running out of the moisturizer, so I was using less, and I was breaking out with like cystic pimples a lot. And then I just decided, okay, like let me go out and buy some more moisturizer. And as soon as, literally the day after, I lathered on a bunch of moisturizer on my skin, like an excessive amount, the pimples went away and my skin was so much smoother. So I realized more moisture is better for my skin at least, and whenever I lack moisture, that's when I start to break out. But also moisture in the sense of like non-oil based, because I also realized that oils break me out. So we just got a lot of stuff going on. It also has like one of those new like pumps. I've never had like a skincare thing that has one of these little pumps, like how the 12-year-olds use on the TikToks. Normally, if I do have a pimple, or I just had a pimple and it's kind of healing, I'll use the Hero Cosmetics Rescue Balm. I don't have like too many pimples that I could feel, or even like if I feel a cystic bump trying to come up, I'll normally try to put it on to kind of counteract it. My hair is a stiff, oily, crazy mess. I think I've had it straightened for like over 2 weeks now. I'm not gonna wash it yet just because I'm not in the mood, okay? It takes a lot of effort for me to wash it, and then I gotta blow it back out, and then I gotta straighten it again, and then I gotta go through the whole process. Like, I gotta plan out my wash and blow dry and straighten day at least 2 weeks in advance. I have been put on to the dry shampoo. I've never in my life have I used dry shampoo. I used it once 2 months ago or something. I was so shook. No wonder this is such a well-renowned product, because it really just like revives my hair. Stiff wear. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I don't know. I saw all the girls talking about Living Proof, and I don't know much about anything. I also saw like a TikTok talking about, oh, dry shampoos are basically propane being sprayed into your scalp. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't really know if I'm gonna stop. I already have a relaxer in my hair, so I already have one of the strongest chemicals that has been up against my scalp. So I don't know if it's necessarily good that I'm putting another chemical up against my scalp, but what you gonna do? I'ma hope for the best. They say that you can get powder dry shampoo, and if you guys have any suggestions for powder dry shampoo, let me know. But the Living Proof, it worked. And you're supposed to like spray it really far away. Super quickly with the hot comb just on my roots, because some of my roots have sweat out a bit. I don't do this every single night, but I also don't use dry shampoo every single night. My hair routine, at least when my hair is straight like this, I'll either just pull it back in a ponytail, or I'll do it in like a French braid or like a twist, so that when I wake up it's like curly. Morning/night routine out of me like once in a blue moon, because the morning and the night is probably the worst time to be in communication with me. There are both times that I'm just so tired, I don't know how to speak, and I'm like, I feel like when I don't have energy, I'm just like not that entertaining to be around. Sorry if I'm not that entertaining to be around right now. It's 11:30 and I'm like, I could clock out right now, but I got my bestie here. This wasn't my most productive night, especially with starting The Bachelor. I saw a TikTok earlier today and it was of the new Bachelor season, Joey season, and it was like this random TikTok, but like the camera panned to Joey. I was like, okay, Joey's kind of cute. Like, Joey is a vibe. Like, I would watch this season simply because Joey is a vibe. Joey is cute. Started the first episode. Forgetting, like, those episodes are so long. I think it's like an hour. Wildly entertaining though, like wildly entertaining. I feel like this is gonna be a good season. I might stick it through to the end. Sometimes like I watch the first episode because the first episode is like entertaining, seeing all either the women or the men come in, but I feel like this is what I'm gonna stick out. A, because Joey is nice to look at, so like that gives it a leg up, and also the women seem interesting. I'm actually like intrigued to see who he's gonna pick, because like normally I can kind of get a feel, but this time I don't know, because like he's kind of vibing with everybody. But that took up a lot of my time, kind of like push back my routine. Sometimes I like to give myself a sweet treat. You know, when you just make an excuse and you're like, oh well, I got up today, I deserve a sweet treat. I was craving kind of a sweet treat. I have cookie dough, I could have made a cookie, but I'm actually like really tired tonight, to where like the concept of me having to go in the fridge, get the dough out, put it on the baking sheet, cut up the dough, add my walnuts to the dough, bake it, take it out of the oven, tiring. Like, not tonight. not tonight, maybe tomorrow night, but that is normally a part of my routine. I do need something sweet after my dinner. I'm gonna take my next 30 minutes until 12 o'clock and read a few chapters in the book I'm reading. I'm reading Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry, which is our February book of the month for our book club. I have a book club. If you're not a part of it and you want to be a part of it, join. I'll probably do like 2 chapters and then go to bed. I've been kind of into folk pop. This came about because I was listening to Noah Kahan. Oh, I love Noah Kahan. He's the one that sings "Love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks and I." He sings that. Love that song. Because I love that song, I was like, okay, let me look more into Noah Kahan. Look more into Noah Kahan, and I love that vibe. Like, I love that folk guitar running in the middle of a field type music vibe. Also, Hozier. Oh, I mean, but Hozier's a classic. He's a classic, but I'm just like, I still have no clue what Take Me to Church is about. I have no clue what he talks about in Take Me to Church, but that's just such a classic song. Take me to church. Like, is it religious? I don't know. Does he know? I don't know. What you gonna say? It's too late, baby. My morning routine on 9 a.m. days are extremely simple and fast because I realistically only have 1 hour to get ready. For my skincare, I repeat what I do in the night, except I only cleanse once, and I like to wash my face with cold water when I'm finished just to try to wake me up. And I also don't use my prescription formula because it's not really supposed to be exposed to sunlight, so I just skip those 2 steps. I've been trying this new lymphatic drainage thing I saw this girl doing on TikTok because it's supposed to like give you a snatched jawline and like cheekbones, but sometimes I completely forget to do it, and she said it only works if you're consistent, so it might not even be working. But no matter how in a rush I am to get to school, I still have to make time to make my bed because my room is already so small that if the biggest object in it looks a mess, the entire room just always looks a mess, no matter what. And I also just love coming home from school and being able to just plop down on a nicely made bed. It calms my anxiety when I come home. And I also always have to do my quick morning stretch to wake me up. This realistically only takes like 1 to 3 minutes. It doesn't take that long, and it helps me release tension in my muscles from sleep because I just sleep really weird. Like, I don't know what positions I'm sleeping in, but I wake up feeling like I've just been locked in a box. And I do actually do push-ups every morning, but please keep in mind that these are the fake push-ups where like your knees are on the ground. They're not the real push-ups, and I only do 15 of them. But I realize that when I do them consistently, I get less back pains from sitting at the computer all day. So I've just been trying to continuously implement that because my back pains have decreased. But no, they're not real push-ups, and I still can't do a real push-up. Morning, guys. I don't know why I always sound like it's like so early, like it's like 6 a.m. when it's really like 8:30. It's not that early. My body feels like it's 6 a.m. I got dressed. I don't know how I'm feeling about this outfit. I'm not really feeling it. It's like, I mean, obviously it's really basic and plain. I need to change my socks. Don't mind my socks. But I'm like, I'm just not vibing with it. I don't know if it's like the silhouette of like the pants or if it's like the crop of the sweatshirt. But also it might just be the bonnet, and maybe I just need to style my hair. That'll be better. But I don't know. I don't put too much thought in my outfits for school because I found that like really nobody's seeing me. Like really nobody's seeing me in my outfits. So it's like my outfits really don't matter because like really nobody cares about me. Like I'm in and out. I like barely speak to people, but I still don't want to look like crazy. Let me do my hair first and then decide if I need to change it. I also had to check the weather. The weather said that it's a high of 45 degrees today, which like, I don't know what that means. Like, does that mean, because like in my head that sounds like summer, you know, compared to like 20 degrees, like that sounds like summer. I don't know. This is really the moment of truth where we see if my French braids turned out okay or if my hair is looking insane. Okay. There's like barely any definition, but it's whatever. I changed the fit. I just wasn't feeling that. Like, I feel like it wasn't flattering. Like I don't know. It just wasn't looking good. I put on this outfit, which I've probably worn like 50 times. I literally always wear these jeans because they're super comfy. I don't know if they're the most flattering because they kind of start to bunch up over here. I don't necessarily care because, like I said, they're really comfortable and they're kind of like the only jeans that I can sit for like hours and hours in school in. The sweatshirt that I believe is from Aerie, and then my tank top underneath is from my outfit online. I don't want to make an excuse that it's the winter time because like I could just not know how to dress, you know what I'm saying? Like I could just have really terrible style. But in my brain, I think like the winter time is just like not, like I have to put on a North Face puffer jacket anyways, and most of the time I sit in my class and I don't take my jacket off because like the classrooms are cold. So I'm like, winter is just not when I step out with the outfits, but I feel like catch me in the spring and you might see some cute fits pop out. And then I got these Jimmy Dean sausage, egg, and cheese croissant sandwiches the last time I went to the grocery store, and I was not expecting these to bust this hard. These taste so good, and I know they're not like the healthiest thing in the world. They're just phenomenal. I don't eat them every day. I eat them twice a week. I think I'm fine. Like, I think I'll be okay. I don't really like a heavy breakfast before 12, and if I didn't have a class, I would normally wait until after 12 to eat my first meal. And since I do have class, I normally need like a small breakfast just to give me energy, or else I will be falling asleep within that first period. So I'll pack my sandwich, and I'll also drink this like probiotic smoothie that my mom gets me from Costco, just because it has like a lot of protein, and protein helps give you energy. So I'll just drink that before I go, or I'll take like 2 of them, pack it in my bag, and like drink it whenever I need a little bit of energy. Okay, let's do a super speedy what's my backpack. Be reminiscent of 2016, but I also only have 5 minutes until I have to leave. So real quick, I have these pastel notebooks that I bought from Amazon, and I'm like, so cute, so fresh. I only carry around 1 notebook at a time because realistically for this semester, most of my notes are taking place on my laptop, but I have 1 blue college ruled notebook, and then I have my computer and my computer case. And then I carry around my Kindle literally wherever I go. I don't know if I should say that and then somebody takes my, I don't know, because I never know when there's gonna be a lull or like an inconvenient moment or like a moment of solitude where I need to whip out a book. So it's like the Kindle comes with me everywhere, okay? Anywhere that I can fit it in a bag, it comes with me. And even if I can't fit it in a bag, I walk with it. Computer charger. That's really the only main things. I have like a few miscellaneous pens and pencils, but I only use Muji pens to write with. These are Muji pens. Literally can only write with these. I don't know what it is, but like the way that the ink comes out of the pen, it does it for me. I have a stack of pads just in case I ever start bleeding. That's always a necessity. Like the traumatic times when I start bleeding in the middle of a class and then I don't have a pad. And then one time I started bleeding in the middle of class and I didn't have a pad, so then I went to the bathroom and I took one of the free pads that's like in the stall, but then it was like the size of a diaper. So then I was walking around with a diaper for like the entire day. After that, I learned to always keep a pad in my bag. Is that it? I have my breakfast sandwich. I'm not gonna put it in my bag so it doesn't get squashed. And then today, I'm being a good Samaritan and I'm taking my own lunch, because I have a break in between my 12 o'clock class to my 2 o'clock class. So I need like a lunch, and lately I've just been buying lunch. I've been buying like deli sandwiches, but we're gonna try to save a little bit of money. And I made this pasta 2 nights ago. It's just like Alfredo chicken Alfredo pasta. So I'll take this with me, warm it up, and you know, have a free lunch. Try to be frugal. That's basically what's in my bag. There's like really nothing in here. What time is my train coming? Because I hate like running to class. Oh shoot, I gotta go. I gotta go. It would be elevator music.
No, literally.
So I ordered something on TikTok shop. Here we are.
Do they know what it is?
No. Oh no, she just wrapped them.
Oh,
okay, I'm scared. Rushing to like my skull.
Oh my gosh, that's not good.
Some when I get really excited. Oh my god! Stop, this is so funny. Do you guys see? Who's our guy? 𝐁𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐧. It's freaking huge, but that's good. I want it huge. Hopefully it's not too huge.
Yeah, it looks like...
I'm like, it literally won't be, like I have to wash this like the slightest amount because this screen printing is up to roll over. But, okay, period. Yes, chef. Thank you, chef. Thank you, chef. And then...
I'm just laughing at you got 2...
$80.
No comment.
$80, y'all. Korean ladies! I love my little white boys.
Okay.
White boys stand up. White boys stand up. You know what I'm saying? Coriolanus Snow.
Oh.
Coriolanus. There was one that said, oh, I told you that. There was one that said snow lands on top, and on the back it said of me. But I didn't like the color scheme. So if they come out with a more toned down color scheme, I'll get it. But all right, that's what I wanted to show you. $80 on the TikTok shop. I don't think I can link stuff from the TikTok shop on the YouTube, right? I don't think it works like that. Unless she got a website. If she got a website, I'll figure it out. If not, I'll just link her TikTok. I can just link her TikTok. If you want, she got a whole bunch of Hunger Games. She got Finnick. She got Peter Malark. She got all the men. And then she's got the Jeremy Allen White version with the Calvin Klein ad. If you want his junk in the trunk. I felt like that would be a little bit too drastic because I'm planning to wear this to school, and I don't know if I want my teacher looking at, like, calling on me, and she's kind of making eye contact with Jeremy Allen White's Calvin Klein boxers.
Right.
So I felt like this was more tame for the public appearance. But if you want that one, she does have that one. So I'll link the TikTok.